Hi guys, in this episode we take a look at Pineapple Grip's new chunky grip offering. These are formula grips that offer you just a little bit of extra girth to give you more comfort when you're racing with the Fanatec Formula rims. Before we get to installing and testing these grips, let's have a look around the new customized packaging that Pineapple Grips has sent over. The personalisation is a nice touch. You have the cardboard strip that holds the grips in place. It's in the colour you've chosen for your grips, and it has your name on it. What's more to ask for? That's a nice touch, I think. Now, sim racing isn't usually well known for its green credentials. After all, we're burning a lot of electricity with lots of plastic here, there and everywhere. However, Peter here has gone to great pains to be able to ship these grips in packaging that is almost completely compostable. And kudos to him to trying to be more environmentally friendly. I'll be reviewing these fully perforated black real leather grips that Peter's so kindly provided. But before we have a look at these chunky grips, we have to install them and cue the video montage. The installation process is the very same process that you use for the standard grips, so if you'd like to see this in detail, please head on over to my how-to video. I'm not going to be covering that here today. It's hard to see the extra width that you get on these grips, but as soon as you get your hands around them, you can feel that little extra girth. Aesthetically, they're very similar to the plus grips that Pineapple Grips also offer, with the material extending just a little bit above the plane that they normally do. And that should allow you to move your thumb around a little more comfortably. Looking at the material that's installed on these grips, I have to say it is simply superb. The leather feels very nice underhand, whether you're using gloves or not. I can't really say what the longevity of this material might be, but leather tends to have good wear characteristics. They have more of a matte look to them. That the faux leather I had were a little on the shiny side, whereas the real leather here, they've got a very matte finish, and I quite like that. There's a little bit of a sheen to it, but not much. The grips also feel like they offer a little bit more traction than the faux leather did. Peter of Pineapple Grips tells me that they are going to be switching to a semi-perforated leather, but it shouldn't really alter these characteristics, and actually, if anything, I think it looks slightly better than the ones I have modelled here. Whilst my long fingers still easily stretch around the rim, I think this is pretty much the best you're going to get from such a small wheel size for comfort for larger-handed individuals. I'm looking forward to running with these grips over the weekend during the endurance race, when I'll really be able to test them out. I took these grips out for a spin in the Mercedes W12, and in the interests of not offering any favoritism to any particular Formula 1 champion, I did so at the Red Bull Ring. I find this track and car combination quite tricky, so I thought it'd be interesting to try this grip around here. After an hour of spinning, mostly, let's be honest, in the W12 around Austria, I still felt no discomfort at all whilst using these grips. And I have, in the past with the Formula Rim, had a little bit of discomfort in any kind of racing that goes beyond half an hour. What's more, the extra grip that the real leather offers, or seems to offer me, seems to also mean that I don't have to have quite as firm a grip on there, so I'm not fatigued quite as much. Now, the extra grip levels that I'm talking about here was definitely the case when I was barehanded and wearing my Alpine style gloves. However, I can't guarantee that's the case for all glove offerings on the market, so it's going to be probably on a case-by-case basis. So firstly, I'd like to thank Peter and Pineapple Grips for sending over these grips. It's been nice to try out their new products. The first party grips offered by Fanatec, and actually the standard Pineapple Grips, both made my hands ache after a little while. And that's more to do with how tightly I had to grip the wheel and how small that grip was. The chunky grips offer that little bit of extra space that just makes it a little bit more comfortable to work with. And I'm really looking forward to using these during some endurance racing. The soft top that is on the Grips Plus and the chunky grips is really helping to reduce the callus buildup on my thumbs. So hopefully over a period of time I will have softer hands again. The leather is quite a big step up in my opinion over the faux leather that was offered to me before. And yes, it is more expensive to purchase, but I think it's worth the extra bucks. It gives you a more aesthetically pleasing look to your wheel, in my opinion, and offers an additional level of grip and comfort that I hadn't seen in either the Alcantara or the faux leather options available prior to this. But you can make your own mind up on that based on the B-roll that I've provided in this video. One thing I completely forgot to mention during this video is that currently the chunky grips are only available in faux leather. However, Pizza is hoping to have the real leather and the Alcantara versions available shortly. In fact, they might already be available by the time this episode goes out. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If you have, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Give this video the big thumbs up. Leave some comments about what you like from Pineapple grips or other grips that are on the market. And until next time, stay safe, guys. Bye-bye.